another possibility.
I still remember how it felt when we showed Kronos what we younger generation were made of. Now you're the younger generation, dearie, dealing with the same old problems and worse. Some things never do change. Easy.
Getting warmer. All right, Tula. Yes.
For those who showed me Stephen, I shall boiling corpse. She returns. That artifact that you bear, Raval herself, but in the guise of whomever came forth to me in dream. So then the phrase I told you took effect. What more did you unveil?
This is the aspect of a goddess known as Hel, who presides over some distant realm of the dead that's white with frost. How she ends up bearing Raval, I do not know.
This goddess Hel apparently has taste. Perhaps it shall be I who, on some frigid evening, first shall introduce her to the intoxicating power of the Ardent Skull. Or perhaps you. Of course.
You'll be out in no time, Shades. Olympus, I accept this message. Almost finished.
That artifact you bear. Such cold is emanating from it that I sense its power all the way from here. Whatever is the origin of all that death-like frost, it isn't of this realm.
Adequate. Lost. done here. Lord Ares.
We're to continue warring with the Titan Kronos, but in different times. Or different circumstances, I should say. Had you but failed to succeed before, a fight without end. Oh, my kin.
Down, one to go. What next?
This is just a warm-up for what's to come later this evening, isn't it, sister? Time to get to work.
Shine this night, O moon.
You vanquished Kronos in another time, or of another time, and with the selfsame Titan's aid. Such mysteries his power holds. But if this is what it takes for our time to flow freely forward, then let us see that it is done. Please accept this gift.
They said the war was finally drawing to a close. Somebody must have forgotten to notify those we slaughtered.
We need them here for the time being anyhow. Has Olympus informed you of the nature of the next phase of our plan?
I got the gist. We fight on. Nothing changes. Never has before, so why would it now?
What are you talking about? A lot's changed. Olympus is no longer in danger. The House of Hades is restored.
The way it always was.
Well, this was lovely. safe, Lord Charon.
Hold up. Look, my damn nose is all stuffed up. Think I'm allergic to something you got on you there, witch.
You're resistant to such toxins as could kill the strongest ox, Lord Polyphemus. Perhaps you've an aversion to the sorceress whom we must fight.
Why, she's here? Oh, I'm losing it if I can't even smell her when she's right in front of me like this. There she is. Thanks, bitch.
All right. Poisoned.
Get off of me. There you are.
Glass sheep.
Good night.
Lights out. Some wool.
I located something.
Take me away. Stand down. Sigil.
Ah, you've reached the rift that thoughtful Lord Poseidon slashed across our pretty countryside, enabling our foes to mass against us even faster than they could on foot. Just hurry over, hmm? Sure.
Excellent. In the name of Hades. Let's try this again. Should work. I think not. Olympus, I accept this message. Delivery coming soon. Hear me, on my authority. Something else? Strike true. There it is. Time to abandon ship. In the name of Hades. War rages.
Look what I got. What's with that Cyclops over by the Aphira docks? He almost hit me with the boulder as I flew over here a couple nights ago.
That's Polyphemus. He's blind, so there's no need to take his boulder throwing as a personal affront. He was probably aiming at me.
Oh, that's a relief. I took a bunch of his sheep. You don't want to know why. And was starting to worry he caught on. I get the livestock. You get the heat. Incoming!
Another rival overcome.
Golden apple. Now then. All right.
Special delivery.
Lord Hermes. Blast off.
Fury of Olympus! That's settled.
Right.
Now you are to confront these traces of our great foes, both at the summit and in Tartarus, recreating the path that got you there, as though the possibilities need to align.
That's how our grandfather explains it, more or less. Almost like we're circumventing outcomes in which we might otherwise have failed for one reason or another.
There ought to be very few such outcomes then, for we do not fail, merely take the necessary time to succeed. My Aegis is yours. Go with grace. To greater victory.
More coming.
Here you go.
We showed them, Tula.
Your father's back where he belongs, your mother too. I'm really glad they're safe and sound together, Em. You've got to make up for lost time with them, and you'll be able to from here on out.
Time to send a message.
A relative is offering their aid. Your path has led to Demeter.
Anything else? Back in one piece, Talos? Olympus, I accept this message. Eagle.
Something of value there.
So I'd like to propose another toast to all of you. Cheers! Welcome.
I think you should be able to come out now, as the greatest threats facing your mountain are gone for the most part. Well, granted there are vicious satyrs out there still.
Hey, easy with the satyr talk. It really isn't cool. You think my satyr friends here ever talk that way about us gods? And what do you mean, greatest threats?
Typhon, the father of all monsters. Kronos, the titan of time. The former utterly destroyed, the latter pacified. The war is over. Olympus is secure.
The war is over? Hear that, everybody? The war is over! If that's not cause for celebration, I don't know what is. So grab a drink, take a dip, shake your hips, you know it, yeah!
You won't be leaving here, will you?
No way, baby. What have we got? Cheers. Who needs a refill? You just say the word.
Fine work as always. Olympus, I accept this message. For my mother.
Just like he said.
Where do you suppose they are, Agent of Change? The Fates, I mean. They who set the Titans and the gods against each other to begin with long ago.
Wherever they are, pray they can't hear you speaking ill of them. Though why ask me? You're the one who knows everything, including whether they'll ever be located or not.
That I do. I would spur you to consider the possibility and your place in their scheme, and I suppose, in mine. Out of my sight.
Blast!
Numbing cold!
Time back. Got you. Predict what shall occur as easily as I.
Again!
Flame of Olympus.
This shall soon be over!
If suffering today brings about a better tomorrow, so be it. I've suffered worse.
Did he know he'd lose? Eagle's feather. Should keep me company.
you later.
Perish. Higher up.
Freeze forever!
That's what you get.
Behold the stars. There at last.
Dropping off.
Delivery arrived. What else? Nearly there now. fell back. Olympus, I accept this message.
It's everything. I'll leave you to it, Em.
For the battle to come. Cool and brisk. Into the storm.
Expecting someone else? Beg pardon the interruption, granddaughter, but I have come to see the work of my monstrous associate upon these hallowed heights. I have only heard the tales.
I know the real reason that you're here on such a night. Well, I've grown accustomed to dealing with you and Typhon both. Perhaps not all at once.
Oh, fear not, for I am but a harmless apparition presently. Harmless inasmuch as you cannot harm me at all. Although the other way around, well, you shall see. Come forth, Typhon! Unseasonably cold. Foes at once.
I rise again.
Sometimes I hardly recognize this place. The tent, I mean. Just look at all this stuff. It's practically a palace now.
I never thought I'd want to live in a palace. Though when you put it that way, I have second thoughts. Were all the latest decorative touches to your liking?
More stuff to mess with means more haunting opportunities, so yeah, I think it's fine. It's you I'm worried about. Not quite as neat and sparse in here as it used to be.
We could always neaten it up again.
Please, now.
Let me see. Something the matter, Lord Moros? You seem more ill at ease than usual. If there's additional bad news you're at liberty to share, I'm listening.
Oh, it's nothing of the sort, at least for now, Princess. It's just this sensation of uncertainty. Not just in the grander scheme, but even from one evening to the next. I'm still unused to it.
There can be pleasure in the unexpected, but even those of us who never had the gift of foresight struggle in the way that you describe. For me, it helps to focus on a present state of mind, in being here right now.
Now. Thank you, Princess.
All done.
Hecate, you have done all I could have asked and more. My wayward children here were safe within your care, and by the wisdom of your counsel, I am free.
You have always been generous, Onyx. Above all, I am grateful you returned to us. What of your children? Are they heading back with you?
They are grown, and I have much to do. If it is their wish to remain within these crossroads, then I ask that you comply. I trust they have not been a burden.
Oh, no, of course not.
Then good. I cannot say when next I shall return. Farewell.
Farewell, Onyx.
See the shipment yet? You must be Charon's finest customer. I reckon he enjoys the frequent visits to the underworld in his way. At least it's mostly cargo shipments now, not just confused, complaining shades of the recently deceased.
Did you accept your death with dignity when it was finally your time, Odysseus? You seem as though you would have clung to life with all your might.
Oh, I'd gotten on in years by then. Still didn't care much for the circumstances, not that anybody does. Though I did appreciate the opportunity to meet the fearsome boatman at long last and ride into the underworld the proper way.
You've mentioned that you'd gone into the underworld and back while you still lived. Lord Charon didn't take you then?
He certainly did not. A tale for another night, perhaps.
Oh. Grow and flourish.
All clear. So you're still fighting Kronos, and you're still fighting Typhon. Though not just a matter of where, but a matter of when. Something like that.
Something like that. Our Kronos, who had, let's say, a spiritual awakening of sorts, is seeing to it that time flows freely forth, to use his expression. We wish to prevent even the possibility of what happened before.
I don't get it. What happened before happened already. Time is a simple concept, keeps everything moving forward for everybody at the same exact rate.
There may be more to it than that, apparently.
Everything's gotten so complicated.
Welcome, Lord Charon. Could use this. Don't have the bones. A healthy fear of darkness.
Do you swear?
By my birthright. All part of our new phase.
Eris keeps on getting in your way, even though Kronos himself has stood down and Typhon's dead and such. Well, she's as stubborn as we are. I am practically impressed. Sure.
I grow strong. Behold the argent skull. What gives your incantations such great potency, Lady Medea? So many curses have intangible effects, yet yours pierce like a blade.
A well-wrought curse requires suitable reagents and pure intention without compromise. Any hesitancy, any second-guessing undermines an ill effect.
That I understand. It's the pure intent toward misfortune that I struggle to achieve. How can one wish such ill upon another without imagining some of it turning back one's way?
With practice, sorcerers, ill intent does threaten to reflect back upon oneself, often with greater potency. But with the blackest of intent, there's nothing to reflect at all. Pleased to oblige.
Thanks. One less pylon. Hestia. I accept this gift. Oh. More pylons are nearby. Let's see.
If Prometheus isn't more careful, he might burn right up from all his smoldering. He keeps saying how he doesn't care for any of us goddesses or gods, but I think he's just playing hard to get.
Let's see what else. Got you.
Still have the matter of the three fates to be sorted out, so Gramps just sent them into exile and then entirely lost track? How are we supposed to find them if he can't?
Now to head back. Next pylon, then. Need to recharge.
There you are. Such a joyous night it was when you and your headmistress and the goddess of the hunt and I all rode together on my steeds. Now we are each once more where we belong, but the Silver Sisters are never truly apart. The dead shall rise.
The path across the sky. You shades are getting out of there. Thing. In the name of Hades.
Look there.
What's with those shamblers? Barrier destroyed.
Lord Polyphemus.
Well, what am I supposed to do on nights like this? If I can't even smell her, I don't know where I'm supposed to kick.
Lord Polyphemus, your nasal passages must be utterly congested. The one to whom you're referring is right there. Next time, I shall have to unearth something you can use.
All right. Alright, sounds good. It's really not so bad. It's just if I can't smell my food, then I can't properly enjoy my meal.
Return to Shadow now.
Your rival was unable to prevail.
Into the purse. That one. Next.
Returned unto the underworld, my kin. Although I felt quite melancholy at the thought of our war drawing to a close, I am most pleased that the presence of Night Incarnate is more strongly felt again, as well it should.
Always use more. I'm commandeering this vessel. Enjoy Poseidon's depths. Hear me, on my authority. Push closer. Next vessel. Lord Charon's ship.
Surprise, surprise. Normally, my light makes it easy to spot whoever needs a blessing or a smiting, but you always seem to be in shadow. Fortunately, Charon seems to know how to get hold of you.
I accept these terms.
Hello.
Brother?
There came a point in my security specialist career when my victories became too numerous to count. So thanks for last time, reminding me about defeat.
You're very welcome. And likewise have my own defeats become a little less common recently. Though I don't know where that leaves us. Somebody always has to lose here.
The Shades would never tolerate it any other way. Well, let's make this a victory or defeat to never forget. Watch out, sis.
No more mistakes.
Hey, how'd you do that disappearing trick?
Ugh, next match is mine, brother.
Hey.
The fates expected this. Such a mess.
As long as it is not an imposition, Lady Hecate. I know you have far greater responsibilities than looking after yet another child of Nyx. Especially when Nyx herself is back.
When Melinoe first summoned you, I said that you could stay for now. And it continues to be now, does it not? You seem the sort to make yourself useful without getting underfoot. It is all that I require.
Then I shall do so to the best of my ability. Please notify me if you deem my performance unsatisfactory in any way.
Oh, gods, you're just like her.
Like who?
Ah. You be wary of the sorts you meet out there, all right? You find a live one gives you any trouble, you know where to hit them where it hurts.
I most certainly do. All grown up. Fair trade.
I know the sound of that gate well.
Athira awaits. This is my path.
Now don't go wandering into the dark without a proper light. And I don't mean the kind of Paul is offering, although mayhaps I'd settle for the moon. Anyhow, no matter, here! Ready!
Your mom would travel back and forth between Olympus and your father's house, and I had the pleasure of accompanying her. One day, she didn't show up. I knew right then and there something was off.
Sure.
One of his hair. Ah, well.
You must know a great deal about mortals. How they live, suffer, and die. Have you found ways to ease their passing, at least?
Why ever would I do a thing like that? Great Hecate herself says that the greatest teacher is out there, but to suffer is to learn. I merely wish to become a good teacher myself.
Mortal cries of anguish and despair do nothing to move you to compassion, or to mercy at least. I find them quite unnerving.
You learn to close your heart to all of it. No mortal has a right to live for long. Certainly there exist those whose skill is to ease suffering. I merely seek to understand its cause. So mote it be.
Tombstone. Hold still in their shades. The master craftsman's gift.
not even he knows where the three fates currently reside, despite having cast them away himself. I've seldom heard such foolishness. To think such a bumbling fool could have come so close to overthrowing us.
Need to recharge. In the name of Hades. As expected. Not now. Olympus.
Such terror permeates the atmosphere this night. It almost feels as though the goddess Nyx herself has touched the hearts of all those who oppose us, such is their fervor. This battle shall be difficult, I think.
Worth the risk. Some sort of gathering. Be gone. I bid you shine for me again tonight.
I harbored such hatred for the Titan Kronos, for all that he had done, for all he put you through. Yet now he himself is working to undo the harm he caused. Such power you possess, to have brought about such change. Time can be controlled.
Not thirsty, but hey.
By will of night.
Yeah, I think that might have done the trick. Because I can smell every last corpse a couple fields away. You're alright, witch. What do you even give me?
Oh, it's just... I'd stashed away old herbal remedies my aunt had given me. Thought I would never find a use for them, but didn't have the heart to throw them out.
Wow, that was awful generous of you. But now I'm in the mood for a quick bite. Or maybe a quick nap. You want to stick around?
Why, certainly.
Your rival has fallen.
There.
Look to my light nearby.
Looking forward to this. Moving on. I'll take it from here. Got it.
Is storming around down there, massing bodies of the dead in the name of the gods, is he? That one's as moody as a bull, and probably reeks even more. At least we have good help to lean upon. Done.
My heart.
for me, hey?
Right here.
You got it.
Not finished.
Nice place.
Hello.
Hey, last we spoke in the crossroads, I didn't mean to upset you, Millie. It's just, I didn't realize you'd have to keep fighting like this.
You asked me what I was going to do with the rest of my existence, and it set me off. I've not thought that far ahead.
Well, it seems you don't need an answer anyway if you still have to keep heading up here. And probably down to the underworld as well.
There's certainly a comfort in routine, but I have to accept that this may be all I'm meant to do. All I'm proficient at.
You don't have to accept any such thing, Millie. All my father ever did was work, felt it was his calling. But you're not like him. Anyway, the rest of existence can wait. Let's make this night a good one and go from there, eh?
One night at a time.
Good idea.
See you. Well? Now. I know this place.
Of bees. Coiled, how very fortunate. Our Lady Hecate confirmed each detail of what you have achieved, although with far less modesty than you. Such an accomplishment, Poppet.
Thank you, Madam Circe. If not for your enchantments, I might never have gained the summit of Olympus, which was a necessary step. You don't mind if we keep on like this?
Oh, I would mind if we no longer did. So long as you have more to do, you can veritably count on my contribution. Go now with grace. Shall we back, ladies?
Ashes. In the name of Hades. What do we have in stock?
From the heavens themselves. Demeter should be notified at once.
Looky who! You know that wispy shade kid? What's his name? Icarus. I've seen him stealing glances, flying around, copying me. Where'd he get the wings?
Icarus assuredly is not copying you. This may come as a shock, but there are those attempting to be useful currently, rather than interfering with our plans.
You think he's attempting to be useful? Come on, he's just a little freak. Maybe he's into harpies and is trying to get in with them. But then again, who cares?
rival vanquished for the night. Allow me.
Now the climb. Shouldn't take too long. Going up. Some seeds.
Grow strong under the stars.
The end of the path.
You're just in time. Soon you shall face me and the Flame Thief once again. But let's keep up the act for now. Prepare.
Come on, cat.
Welcome to your ancestral mountain, sister. Everything you dreamed of?
I once yearned to be here too. I got over it.
Yet you're still defending this place. You speak as though you've lost your purpose, but I've seen you fight.
Purpose. The gods asked the world of me before I could join them here, only to have to defend their honor some more. You'll find your own purpose soon enough.
Hermes must be in the area. Thank the fates. This one. Take me for? Olympus, I accept this message. Let's see how this goes. Silver shines. It's quiet. Shamblers. Traitor! Excellent stuff. Olympus, I accept this message.
Here's our prey.
The gods are grudgingly permitting this behavior of yours, Titan. The vandalizing of their mountain, the perpetual assaults on their defenses, fighting me.
My master, or perhaps my former master, as I now should say, wishes to undo certain perceived wrongs, as you are well aware. I merely have a part to play in this.
And you're prepared to fight eternally against me, then? For my grandfather to be absolved of the mistakes of his past, and for the future of the gods to be secured.
I am prepared to fight eternally for what I believe in, and so that time flows freely forth, if that is what it takes.
Dodge that.
Special delivery.
Some flora there.
Could try a different one. Good.
Watch out for me up there.
Monsters. Closer to the top. I'll deal with your father next. Seleni's hidden strength.
The grace of night.
A few more floors. drove it back.
Don't keep old Typhon waiting. Get him, Em.
Olympus, I accept this message. Stronger.
Well, well.
Can you possibly believe that you possess the wherewithal to overcome us both? Or even my considerable strength pales in comparison to that of the father of all monsters.
I've vanquished each of you before. I see no reason why I couldn't do it again. You'll likely just be getting in each other's way.
I do think that Typhon shall be inconvenienced by me. But as for you, my girl, well, let us imminently see. Without further ado...
Freeze forever!
I've been attempting what you said before, to focus on a present state of mind. It's proving difficult, because my mind invariably drifts to many possibilities of negative outcomes.
I'm familiar with that feeling. We have to consider favorable outcomes side by side and plan for them. Then, at a certain point, all we can do is hope.
Hope? I much prefer a sense of certainty. It's odd to think that my sisters, the Fates, to others represent sheer chance. Matters beyond one's control. Yet to me, they made everything so clear. I'd rather trust than hope.
You can do both.
Hey,
These crossroads flourish thanks to this renewal project of yours. You saw an opportunity to get it off the ground even now.
This is our home. It should be cared for, clean and beautiful. I recruited Dora to assist me so that the work wouldn't have to wait forever.
Dora? I've not once heard the invocation of her name and work in the same breath.
She's pleased to help.
New shipment over there.
Your Grace?
Some nice
seeds.
You know, I thought that once Kronos was out and the Underworld King and Queen were back, you'd have to join them in the House of Hades. Be the princess you were always meant to be.
I'd like to think I already am that. My father's house is truly something to behold, but this is home, not there. And I'll be seeing my parents and brother frequently enough, I think.
Oh, right. How was it meeting Zagreus? He live up to all the hushed tales of his prowess and all that?
If I told you, I'd have to slay you.
Well, all right.
As promised. I've need of that. I'm short on bones.
Give me a piece of that.
Persephone. From the shadows. Time to shine.
Think you could slip right out of there this late without my noticing? Well, typically you can, but not this time. And your punishment is a fine selection of hearth-warming boons. There.
Fired up. Gold coins.
cap? Come closer.
Lady Medea. You're always on your own, Lady Medea. Are there no family members or loved ones who could be accompanying you in your experiments?
Oh, they are with me in a way, their spirits or their memories. But why suggest that solitude's in need of remedy? There can be times when one could use companionship, but such impulses can be sated, case by case. Should be no side effects. Where was I with this?
Shades are free. Hear me, on my authority. Something else? Should head back out. You. Onward. The skull gleams anew.
Prometheus stole fire from us not for mortal kind, but because he desired it for his own gain. What good is that power to him now, upon a mountain cold as ice?
The Fates won't mind. You shades are getting out of there. In the name of Hades. your light?
The witch Medea learned to blot out my light, creating an eclipse whenever she required. We had a conversation after that, and all is well between us ever since. Between her curses and my hexes, you shall be feared.
Together we shine.
A fishing point is near.
Some coins.
Heard you were in town.
At any rate, Lord Polyphemus, we oughtn't even be speaking thus, for that is not my charge. But should you require any other remedies or toxins, I'm not far.
Lady Medea, you'd consort with Polyphemus there even without the Oath of the Unseen taking effect. I can't believe this. He's repeatedly attempted to devour me.
Watch with the attitude there, Meat. The witch just said that you don't want to talk. You ever got something to say here, you say it to me. Done. Spike you like a bug.
Shadow now.
Fast asleep again. A gift. Should I change things up? This then. All set.
That he gets to keep venting his anger out on all of us like it's officially his job. How come he thinks we're all so mean to mortals anyhow? I break some hearts, it's true, but fill so many more.
belong to you. Stay where you are. For safekeeping. To tell you, Icarus, I finally got to fly with Great Selene in a moonlit steeds. I certainly see the appeal, and I didn't even get to steer the chariot.
Wait, you were all the way up there? That's amazing. The moon herself giving you a ride across the sky. I've thought maybe if I could just fly a bit higher, I could reach her myself, but I talked myself down.
She's quite the talent with those magic spells of hers, like turning mortals into all sorts of things. Bit mean, if you ask me.
And we're off. For the captain's wheel. Go, Tula.
Oh, there she is.
That's hot. How many tentacles does this thing have? than that more. Olympus, I accept this message.
Choose your path.
One with Selene. The Black Flagship. Hear me, on my authority. I accept this contract.
Dr. Moore. Got you quite decisively last time, as I recall, sister, so I am mildly surprised you dare show your face again in such a competitive environment.
I'm accustomed to the occasional setback here and there. What about you? You've been trapped in time. That can't be good for your physical and mental acuity.
I don't know, it's like I didn't miss a beat. Though why don't you be the judge of my physical and mental acuity in just a moment here? Congratulations, Milenoi, for I have deemed you blasted strong. Well above rather strong on my scale.
Thank you, brother. I try. Do you normally even win anything when you prevail in this place?
Usually just darkness, but I do have something for you here. I've always wanted to give somebody one of these.
A keepsake of some sort? Thank you.
Occupational hazard.
Does this mean I'm the champion? Some gemstones. And I'm back.
Something nearby.
My entitlement.
has led to Hestia.
I have something for you.
It's the nightly special. Moonlight sure is guiding you tonight. Too bad Selene can't just whisk you over to Olympus on that chariot of hers. Why can't she anyway? I thought she was your friend.
Perhaps Selene doesn't easily abandon her responsibilities, although I know that concept may be difficult for you to comprehend. Care to whisk me to Olympus in her stead?
I'll have to pass. Not like these wings could lift the both of us. Although I do have something here for you instead.
On a blasted rail.
Boo.
You won't forget them. Ever. And with this, perhaps Dora won't forget them either. Where's Lord Moros? The fates would have me do their bidding.
I was just picking up a bit. Didn't mean to bother you, goddess. Hey, I like your wings. Mine aren't real, though I had an earlier pair made with real feathers, more like yours, but not nearly as good.
Next time you see my stuff, you leave it be. All right there, baby bird? Now get out of my face and don't go tripping on your tongue on your way up.
Sounds good. I'm off. Goodbye.
Bye now.
And, that's the end of my report this time, madam. Should you have any questions, please don't hesitate to summon me at any time.
I shan't, Odysseus. Although there is one further matter that I wanted to discuss with you, and rather quietly.
Certainly, madam.
Here are the bones. A new keepsake. Below, the path to Tartarus. Above, the way to Olympus. The oath. New assignments. The fated list. More to be done up here. I will not fail.
You had it out with Polyphemus, so I hear. Recall distinctly how he lost his eye. Let's say Flame played a vital part and leave it there. Almost felt sorry for the lad, but he's been getting by. I'm getting in your way.
Infinite possibility.
All right.
Into Aphira. Your curses have been of great help, Lady Medea. Though if only I had your optimism. You're always smiling, even in such a place as this.
What's not to like? No shortage here of blood for my research, and the dead are wise enough to stay afield of me. Now here, let's cast another curse and you'll be right as rot. A curse upon them all.
Should put a dent into that barrier. choose otherwise. Hi. All clear.
Are held against their will. I would be more concerned for them, except perhaps this means that war itself shall finally be the sole determiner of its results.
Let's do it. Let go your rage, spirit.
The seasons are a never-ending cycle of decay and renewal. Though there are such times when the seasons assert themselves much more fiercely than usual. Times such as now.
Yes. Time sign there. I draw you down, O Moon. Lend me your light.
I sense the influence on you of the arcana for which I am personally known. Then let the magic course through you, and may whichever hex you manifest lead you to glory. Night Bloom.
Never get enough of those. Back to nature. In the name of Hades. Until we meet again.
It's you. Am I to merely be a shadow in the dark? I cannot help but intervene, not just with actions here, but words. Lord Polyphemus, talk to her, would you?
Sure, whatever you say there, witch. Let me go ahead and give this piece of meat I smell here a real talking to.
Want to help? Come on, Tula. Stand down. A boon.
How wonderful you've seen our mountain now firsthand. Though, what a mortifying time to receive guests. We've been preoccupied receiving enemies.
More ashes. No threats nearby. What's good here? Transfer me. Not.
The infinite dark.
The sheer might of the moon.
Ray of light and mote of dark. Welcome back. Ah, I almost didn't recognize that animal familiar of yours, which means you've made good use of alteration of familiar forms. Ah, have your little beasts enjoyed the big change?
They've issued no complaints, though what changes I've seen only seem to affect their outward appearance. Is that the intended result?
Why, yes, of course. It's the familiar's equivalent to a change of dress or style. Of late, we've little time for such indulgences ourselves, but at least we can pamper our friends. That is your will.
Good seeing you again. The Master Craftsman's gift. Front of the fleet, in the name of Hades.
Too many harpies around here, though they're all just a bunch of pushovers. They know who's the top bird and treat me like a goddess.
You are a goddess, Eris. Although the harpies aren't as quick to recognize my own divinity.
Maybe they don't like you since you don't have any wings. Although in your case, it could really be a lot of things.
Better. Into the purse. Good. Delivery coming soon. Eagle spotted me. Olympus, exit. accept this message. Excellent. More Scar Dragons. Behold the Argent Skull.
What's the fear from Titans? Are they gonna rip me off limb from limb? Well, I can't die, man. I'll just put myself together and then have another drink. Huh?
Dionysus, won't you at least notify your family members that you're well? Some of them must be concerned for you.
I'm sure I'll get around to it one of these nights, baby, but we're still celebrating your success. You won the war.
I did not personally win the war. We stood together as a family and prevailed. I merely did my part.
And I'm doing my part right now. The others know I'm going to be fine. I just need a little space, what with all the excitement. A little space with all these fabulous guests. Coming right up. Anyway, what were we on about before? Remind me, yeah?
Come on, Cat. Stop. Probably took me for a harpy or something. What else? Olympus, I accept this message. I accept this gift. Coin for Charon. Hermes must be in the area. get here soon enough. Grace of the moon.
I have been called a savior many times, and take some pleasure in overturning near-hopeless situations. But recently, it was my own hope that faltered, until you restored it. The father of all monsters is truly gone.
Olympus belongs to the gods. Typhon's destruction was a necessity. I may have been the one to deliver him to the void, but the doing of it took our combined strength.
You chthonic gods and your modesty. Be proud, cousin. You have achieved a glorious result, for which we all are thankful. I knew I had to trust you, but I also felt I should. Then very well. Fight on, cousin.
Observe.
Hear me, on my authority.
tell you. Show off.
You're not my objective, Titan. So what do we say we make this quick, lest you impede the will of Night?
The will of Night, is it? Demanding Typhon's sacrifice. Is that what you're after? Scaling this mountain again and again?
Not necessarily just Typhon's sacrifice. All enemies of the underworld shall have their punishment. Even you, if you dare keep this up.
I am no stranger to the punishment of gods. It did not deter me then, nor shall it now, or evermore. withstood before. This was nothing at all. All according to plan.
Which one would help? Set.
Go get him.
The fig leaf took effect. Olympus, I accept this message. Say you, Homer. Special delivery. In the name of Hades.
A little gift.
Sure. What else? See you again shortly. Worth the risk. Good.
Here's what I got for you this time.
From me to you.
Sure, why not?
Auntie Hestia's arrived. What's cooking?
There you are. How many times are you going to drag my apparition all the way up here? Although I ought to point out that doing so requires practically no effort on my part.
Good, as I'd hate to inconvenience you, Grandfather. You should be off relaxing somewhere at your age. I hear the Isles of the Blessed are very comfortable.
Well, I am not considering retirement, my girl. It is you who should be giving it some serious thought instead. Now, monster! Exactly as before. I am a mere apparition.
I have to wear him down.
If you think this is bothersome, just wait till you see my next trick.
He's growing angrier, or weakening.
Not so fast. Turn back.
Damn you, Kronos. Kronos. Once I'm through with Typhon, I'm coming after you.
You are nothing but a pathetic child. May you always remember that, should you somehow withstand what shall imminently transpire. Why is she not adorable, Typhon? Look at her little feet as she goes running all about.